This is First Corinthians 7:35. And this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that ye may attend upon the Lord Yahweh Shai without distraction. I like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Paul Holoim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bachakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who do well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aquat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson is edifying. The brother Shawab Mawan back at you with another lesson. Going into the title, right? Be attentive without distraction. And this is going to be a quick 15-minute video because I'm at the doctor's office and I got to be in 30 minutes. All right. So quickly, I just wanted to bring out, like I said, let's bring out the scripture one more time. First Corinthians 7:35. And this I speak for your own profit. All right. So Paul's telling you this for your own profit. He's not trying to cast a snare upon you. All right. He's telling you this for a profit because of the things that are to come. So the things that are coming, you know, we have to constantly be attentive onto the Lord, but without distraction, because sometimes we get so attentive that we begin to put our mind to maybe, you know, a particular thing, and we could get lost in the sauce with it. All right. But, you know, we have to be in that spirit of discernment to be able to discern these things when they are, you know, when it's bullshit and when it's some real shit that's going down, you know, reality. All right. And a lot of the things that are happening around the world, we know that is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah visiting. All right. But you got to remember, these elites always got their agendas and they got a lot of, you know, tricks up their sleeve. All right. And they throw a lot of social media bullshit. All right. To keep us distracted. All right. From what's really going on. So they can, you know, continue with their agendas under your nose. Okay. So, like I said, a lot of the things that are happening around the world right now can also be a distraction onto you because you start putting too much time into it. Okay, which I want to go into that word distraction real quick. All right, when you go into that word distraction, it goes into aperispastose, aperispastose. All right.
Strong's G 563. Aperistastos.
Aperistastos, right? And it says without distraction, without solitude, all right, or anxiety or care. You see, because you know, sometimes the cares of this world, all right, can mislead you away from the truth. All right, like the scriptures tell you in let me grab that real quick. The 13th chapter of Matthew. This is Matthew 13. And you know what? Let me grab it from let me grab it from Luke 8:11. It says, now the parable is this. The seed, which just goes into the parable of the sower, says the seed is the word of Yahweh. Those by the wayside are they that hear, then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts, lest they should believe and be saved. They on the rock are they which, when they hear, receive the word with joy, and these have no root, which for a while believe, and in a time of temptation fall away. And that which fell among thorns are they which, when they have heard, go forth and are choked with cares. You see, are choked with cares and riches and pleasures of this life, and bring no fruit to perfection. But that on the good ground are they which are honest and good heart, having heard the word, keep it and bring forth fruit with patience. Okay, I believe Luke 21 also tells you that. To not be caught up in the cares of this world. Give me 1 second. Where's it at? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Actually, you know what? That's not Luke 12. Give me 1 second. Oh, it was 21. Salakia, Luke 21 and 34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. Okay, so when you again, when you get distracted by the things of life, and right now, like I said, Esau is distracting a lot of our people just with straight social media. He always posting. He won't post anything that's beneficial to your life or your salvation, but he'll post a bunch of bullshit for you to, pretty much catch a demon on you. All right, and then you're thrilled with all these different news that's happening with these different celebrities and with these different things that are going on around the world. All right, and eventually, you start putting too much time into it. All right, and then you find yourself not doing the work of the Lord. Okay. You got to remember that distractions don't seem like distractions until they have distracted your ass, right? And being distracted, you're going to get caught with your pants down, all right, when your Yahushua comes back, all right? So we have to take heed of those things, all right? So going back to that word distraction, let me go back to 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, back at 35. All right, that word distraction in the linear. When you go into that word distraction, it goes without distraction, without solitude or an anxiety or care, because that's another thing. Esau likes to distract you with fear. The greatest weapon of mass destruction that he uses, he tries to put fear upon us so we can be ignorant to the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. He wants you to be ignorant to the Lord, but not ignorant to him. He wants you to constantly be listening to what he got to say. But this ain't this ain't Esau's show no more, man. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai show, and always was. All right. And when you go into that word, all right, it's a compound word, basically. All right. And that compound word goes into perispao.
Strong's G 4049. Perispao.
Yeah, perispao. It says to draw around. Okay, you see, distraction. They draw you around that type of scenario. Okay, it says to draw away, and that's what eventually happens when you get distracted. All right, you draw away from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai instead of drawing closer to him. It says to be driven about mentally. You see, that's why we just read that it speaks about anxiety. Okay, mentally, Esau's always trying to break us down mentally, all right, because everything starts in the mind. All right, and if your mind ain't right and your mind ain't transformed from the ways of this life, okay, you're gonna get caught up in this life. So it says to be driven about mentally, to be distracted. And then it says to be overoccupied. You see, we do lessons on these things that happen, and then we got to keep it moving. All right, we can't stay too much on one topic and put our all into that one topic, because we know that a lot of these things are distractions, and there's so many different things that are going on. Us as watchmen, we have to be, we have to be up to date with everything that's going on to the best of our ability. And if we miss things, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because one brother is going to pick up the other brother. What one brother doesn't say, the other brother is going to do. Okay, and bring it out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. This is why we're all in one body and one accord. Okay, so it says to be overoccupied, too busy about a thing. All right, and it could be anything. Again, it doesn't have to be just with the social media and the news that's being put out, but you can be distracted by the cares of this world. Women, or if you're a woman, you distracted by a man, or distracted by your job. Okay, you might be distracted because you're not doing too good with money, and now you're being distracted by you trying to find ways to find money and things like that, man. All right, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, all right, we can never be too overoccupied into a lot of things. Okay, even with you know, just life in general, we have to be balanced. You know, when you do too much of something, it's never good for you. You know, so it says when you go to the Strong's definition, it says to drag all around. Okay, to distract with care, cumber. Okay, so you know, again, we have to basically keep ourselves in the word of the Lord. Let me grab this real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. All right, and it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and it doesn't have to always be just actual, you know, devices with technology and things like that. It can also be with just evil schemes that are being done across the world. All right, all these different agendas that they have. Okay, something will happen. Like, let's just take for an example, you know, right now you got that shit with the bridge, and you got the Simpsons that predicted it and all that, and people get caught up in that shit, you know, and oh, you know, they're trying to find out more information. Look, it happened. It's done for. All right, you get the you chew the meat and spit the bones. That's it, and you keep it moving on to the next, moving forward. All right, because we don't have much time, so we got to get out as much information as we could with the little bit of time that we have left. All right, and prepare our people for the battle. So when Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai comes, our people are found doing the work, and we're able to, you know, reach that destination of salvation. All right, so you know, that's pretty much the point. Like I said, it was going to be a quick little, you know, 10-15 minute video, because I got to go into this doctor's office and I got to sign a whole bunch of papers before I go in at 10:30. So with that being said, Lord willing, that the lesson was edified. Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Lord willing, that you were edified. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who I learned this truth from. Blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aquas that was listening in. Yahweh Rakazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. Keep fighting the good fight of faith, and doing as good soldiers of Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Shalom.